everyone, it's Lynn from Homestead Oz, and I'm just going to share a couple of my recipes with you today that are frugal and what I've used. Some of you might be vegetarian, there's a couple of meat dishes I've made, but you can just change them to vegetarian and use the same principle anyway. But I will put the recipe on there. It's very basic. If you want a better recipe, maybe go search for that kind of recipe online, but I use just my hand, not a lot of measuring cups, so you've got the idea anyway. The main principle of this is that I'm just trying to show you how Wayne and I are eating and living frugally now. We're off the system a lot more than what you guys know as far as financially and all the rest, and we are making do with what we've got. So hopefully I can just share a little bit of what I do and you learn something from it, or you can add to it, say what you're doing too, which helps us all in the comments section. But anyway, here's a couple of my recipes that I wanted to share with you. Well, I've got a lamb curry here that I made. I try and make a lot of stews and curries and things to make the meat go further. And I've just made up some rice, some seasoned rice, and I'll just heat that in our oven later on. But that goes a long way with the veggies out of the garden and a bit of rice. That stretches a meal a long way for Wayne and I. I also made an apple and cinnamon sourdough loaf. It looks a little bit dark on the top, but it's not really. It's coming up like that. And trying to get into just all the time making the bread. That's a bit of a habit I've got to get back into again, like I used to be. And I made a pork dish here, which will have some vegetables and rice. But that pork stored, like I said, for about 6 months. The sauce is from a friend. She gave me feijoas, and so I made a heap of meat sauces up with spices and vinegar and oil and all the rest of it. And I just jarred all that up and stored it. That was good. But I've got lots of eggs, everybody, so if anyone's got any good recipes for how I can use up a lot of eggs. I'm giving a lot of eggs away, but still they keep coming. Those chooks, we must be feeding them pretty well, I think, because 10 a day, and I've got to figure out, because that's a frugal food there, eggs, and they give us protein and all the rest of it. So that's just a little thing I've just done for an hour this morning, cooking up that. Of course, the bread I made up yesterday. But anything you can think of, guys, to start saving those pennies even more and practicing that frugal living is so important now, especially how the world is going, as we know. I just feel that now is the time to really get those skills up of homesteading and home skills. Have a good day and take care, and we will see you soon.